Take it away, Sinde and Solange. One, two, three. My name is Sharon Kha, and they all knew me. I used to be the spokesman for the university. But you know you are a Parkie when your writing gets small. You have a little tremor and a tendency to fall. Your posture is rigid and your speech is slow. And your irritated colleagues say, "Come on, let's go." Well, my substantia nigra lost its pigmentation, and I became a Parkie. What a lamentation, but I'll fight it and you'll never see capitulation. I'm gonna shake it, baby, gonna shake it, baby, gonna shake it, baby, gonna shake it. Everybody now, shake it, baby, gonna shake it, baby, gonna shake it, baby, gonna shake it. Well, my neurons and receptors beg for dopamine. My go, no-go pathways all flash red, not green. There's medicine, of course, but the dosage is tricky. To titrate up, you have to be picky. If you don't get enough, your feet will freeze you. In the middle of the night, a cramp will seize you. Just about the time you get enough to please you, that infernal compound gives you dyskinesia. And I'll shake it, baby, gonna shake it, baby, gonna shake it, baby, gonna shake it. Issue with our current medication. Just the time you need it most, it takes a short vacation and leaves you stranded or triggers some obscure obsession like shopping or gambling. It requires a confession that you spent your last dollar, you went way too far. Who else deals with symptoms, side effects this bizarre? That gathers on our chests like a stamped surprise. Just the time we sit down just to rest our eyes. Well, you might as well admit it. No need to fib. Our fashion ensemble should include a bib. Because we're Parkies and we're stubborn. We think tentative and small. We festinate, procrastinate, and hardly move at all. When I say move big, you say fly big. Move big. Fly big. Move big. Fly big. Well, when your voice gets scratchy and your volume gets low, and people say speak louder wherever you go, the unlikely treatment is to bellow endless ahs over and over without any pause. Dr. Fox is relentless. She says in terms gruff, do it again, you're not loud enough. When I say think loud, you say ah, think loud, ah. Try deep brain stimulation. It's a little bit tricky. Here's the situation. First they drill through your skull on a calculation that they believe will be your salvation. Then they spent months in recalibration. It'll ease your symptoms, but I've heard it said, Parkies need DBS like they need a hole in the head. Well, hope for the future comes from Drs. Scott and Brian. They take cells from your retina and keep on trying to convince the little critters to produce dopamine to replenish your supply, but that remains to be seen. Research in general is focused on stem cells. It shows a lot of promise, but I'd like to see them cells in clinical trials. This afternoon, I'm tired of waiting. I want results soon. It's time we got up and off of our tushes. We spent way too long beating the bushes. They bailed out the bankers and the brokers and such. Can't they bail us out? Is that asking too much? When I say research, you say now. Research. Now. Research. Now. Research. Now. Research. Now. What do we want? Research. We want it now. What do we want? Research. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Research. When do we want it? Now. Well, our hands are shaky and our speech is slow and we have hallucinations and our feet won't go. But if we can laugh at ourselves without much fuss, we may have